And keep in mind, like, since the lighting's coming from here, ladies and gentlemen, we are live at another restaurant. If you've been following us, we were at King's Kitchen in downtown Fort Myers, but now we were back here in Naples. We have an awesome restaurant, La Cuisine Peruvian Roots. We're bringing a lot of flavor to your palate for Restaurant Week, guys. If you're following us and you've been watching us eat and go through all the great restaurants we have 71 restaurants, the best 71 restaurants in Southwest Florida, and they're part of Restaurant Week. For those that don't know, Restaurant Week is 3-course menus that start at $26 or $36. They're also doing lunches, 2-course lunches that start at $16 or $21. And guys, it's May 31st to June 13th. The best restaurant Southwest Florida. $1 from every Restaurant Week meal sold is going to our Sizzle Southwest Florida Food and Beverage Scholarship. So guys, it's easy, it's simple. SizzleRestaurantWeek.com. You're gonna get a list of all the menus, all the menus, the restaurants. You're gonna learn about our scholarship. You're gonna learn about all the great food that's part of Restaurant Week, and it's everything. It's from Marco Island to Naples to Bonita, Estero, Fort Myers, and Cape Coral. The event is presented by Mercedes-Benz of Bonita Springs. Also, the Greg Norman collection over there at Miramar Outlets. So big shout out to Dawn. She's the GM there of the Miramar store for Greg Norman. Hooks up with all this great gear. And if you don't know, and if you have an idea, if you've seen about Restaurant Week, if you're living under a rock and you're just hearing about it, why do we do Restaurant Week? We do it because we want to help the restaurants be busy during a slower time. We also want to give the locals somewhere to eat, somewhere new to go, somewhere new to try. And now that we have this scholarship, we want to support a good cause. We're actually using the hashtag Dine with Purpose. That's our official hashtag during Restaurant Week, as well as Sizzle SWFL. And Restaurant Week is 6 days away. May 31st, June 13th. James is on the camera with us today. He's the cameraman. He's showing you a little bit of this awesome food that we have in front of us. And guys, check out our website. Check out everything that we have. And we're going to sit down with chef owner Walter of La Cuisine Peruvian Roots. And we're about to introduce him now and talk about this food. So let's get it going. Chef.
How you doing, Rafa?
Walter, how are you, man?
I'm doing okay, thank you.
Appreciate it. This is very exciting for us because you are one of the more ethnic restaurants, obviously, part of Restaurant Week. Why did you finally come on board? Why did it make sense for you?
Be part of Restaurant Week?
Yeah.
I mean, I feel like it's a great opportunity for La Cuisine to show what we are and what we got to offer to people, you know? Like people that, I mean, still Peruvian cuisine is not like a well-known cuisine yet. So that's why we just want to boost, you know, that we have really nice flavors and we got nice food for them to try.
What is kind of the signature staple of Peruvian cuisine?
I mean, the variety of flavors that we have over there, we got like 3,000 different type of potatoes, you know, like 1,000 type of corns, you know, like, I mean, there's a lot of flavors going on everywhere that you look around.
Beautiful, beautiful. And you're not doing lunch? You're not doing lunch. You're not doing lunch, but you're doing a 3-course menu that starts at $26. And guys, if you're watching the video, Restaurant Week, May 31st to June 13th, like it, love it, share it, let people know that you're watching. We're about to go through some awesome food, and if you have any questions or comments, let us know. We got James on the camera today.
Kelly said great job.
Kelly, thank you so much. We appreciate you guys watching. All right, so Chef, tell us, before we get into the food, one last thing. Tell us about yourself. Tell us about this restaurant and anything to expect.
I start on the restaurant industry. We're talking about like 11 years ago.
Okay.
I start like from the very bottom. I move off all my way up, you know, like on New York City. Did work on many restaurants, you know. Got the pleasure to work with really interesting people that get me to this level right now.
Beautiful.
La Cuisine come out, just a basic idea, and
Peruvian, ethnic, lot of flavors, great
Exactly.
taste, some wine on the table.
yeah.
And we're happy to have you on for Restaurant Week. So if we came in during Restaurant Week and it's our first time here, where would we start? Let's go through some of your dishes.
I would say like ceviche is one of the signature dishes of La Cuisine.
Okay, so we got ceviche. This is something that everyone look forward to.
Exactly.
So,
I mean,
what do you got?
on ceviche, that's a mixed ceviche over there. So you will find corvina. That's the type of fish that we use. It's a white flesh fish under the bass family, similar to grouper, to striped bass. On the mix, you will get some shrimp, octopus, calamari, the tentacles of the calamari, and mussels.
Now, what makes the ceviche? Is it the lime? Is it the citrus flavor?
Exactly. I mean, I would say ceviche is just a technique of cooking fish or seafood under the lime juice. Like basic idea, I would say is just salt, lime, spicy fish. That's what it makes the ceviche. Everyone has a different, like way of making ceviche. Ours is going to basics, classic. We use a little tiger's milk.
A little bit of tiger's milk. Okay.
Exactly. That's what it gets, nice flavor into the ceviche mass.
All right. So one last time, what are the what are the components of this beautiful dish?
Corvina as the fish, shrimps, octopus, calamari, tentacles of the calamari, mussels, and scallops.
Beautiful, guys. If you're watching us, we're doing a preview tasting at La Cuisine Peruvian Roots. It is here in Naples. We're on the East Trail. They have a 3-course menu for $26, and they have some all supplemental items as well. Guys, Restaurant Week, SizzleRestaurantWeek.com. $1 from every meal sold is going to our Sizzle Southwest Florida Food and Beverage Scholarship. We just went through a classic, the ceviche. So, Chef, what's next?
I will move on into the causa, which is also
plates over there. The causa. Listen, if Guy's watching, I guarantee you, he's a fanboy over this stuff. We love the causa.
Guy just said, "Oh, I love Peruvian," and he also said, "Don't forget about the reservations."
Oh, yep, and Guy's right. So what he's saying is that Restaurant Week is 6 days away. So being that it's 6 days away, you have to make your reservations. Restaurants are filling up. It's May 31st, June 13th. Check our website, SizzleRestaurantWeek.com, for a list of restaurants, menus, food photos, everything you need to know. So, Chef, we are on your second appetizer. This is a causa. Tell us a little more.
Causa is basically a potato that is infused with some Peruvian spices. What we present over there is going to be the classic Peruvian causa. It's going to be served by layers, so you will have the potato on the bottom, chicken salad, avocado, tomatoes. We'll cover it up with the potato and finish it off with hard-boiled egg on top.
Beautiful. Beautiful. And that yellow, so it's potatoes. It's a lot
Potato,
of potatoes.
yeah, that's what I'm saying. The basic ingredient, the yellowish color will be from the ají amarillo, which is a Peruvian yellow pepper.
And it's served cold.
It's served cold, yeah. It's like a little potato salad, Peruvian style.
Guys, if you guys love that cold chicken salad with that like soft potato taste, I mean, that's a great texture, and that's a signature Peruvian dish.
Exactly.
Beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful. All right, so we got through the causa. We went through the ceviche. What else is next?
If you guys want to go a little healthy, we also offer the tuna quinoa salad.
Tuna quinoa salad. Okay, we're going to have to switch that up here. Tuna quinoa salad. And this is on your $26 or your $36 menu?
That will be on the $36 menu.
$36 menu. All right, so deconstruct this for us. Tell us how it goes.
So it's going to have a lot of veggies into it. Cucumber, tomatoes, bell peppers, jalapenos, quinoa, the sweet dog peppers, and then it's going to be tossed with some lemon vinaigrette and market greens. And then we'll finish it with nice thinly slices of seared yellowfin tuna.
Beautiful. And John Hughes says he loves the interview. He gives a thumbs up. Thanks, John, for watching. All right, so one last time, this is your tuna quinoa salad. And what are the ingredients again?
Tomatoes, cucumber, bell peppers, jalapenos, quinoa, sweet rock peppers, market greens, and the seared yellowfin tuna on thin slices on top.
Beautiful. And this is on your $36 menu? Very awesome. $36 menu, tuna quinoa salad. So we've gone through the causa, traditional Peruvian dish. We've gone through some ceviche with lots of lime flavors, a whole bunch of seafood in components in there, and your quinoa salad, your tuna quinoa salad. What's next?
If we move on into the main dishes, I will start with the arroz con mariscos over there, which is one of our signature dishes.
There's no way I'm going to repeat that, so I'm going to let you say that again.
Arroz con mariscos, and I'm pretty sure you're laughing because you got the same R. You know,
Listen, I don't roll my R's. Listen, I'm half Puerto Rican, half Filipino. More Filipino, I guess, because I'm not speaking Spanish the way I should. Say this. All right, what is this one more time? This beautiful dish. Lots of rice, a lot of fish.
That's the Peruvian version of a paella, basically. Arroz con mariscos.
The Peruvian version of a paella, that's something everyone understands.
Exactly.
Everyone knows a good paella. What makes this the Peruvian version of it?
I'm original from the coast of my country in Peru. And we eat a lot of seafood, and so we get this idea of the paella, but we introduce it over here. I will say the only difference between a Valencia paella with us, it's only going to be seafood, plus the stocks that we use into making this paella is type of different.
Oh, man. That's delicious. I'm sorry.
Are you enjoying it?
Okay, so we have basically the Peruvian version of a paella. Lots of great seafood, lots of rice. One more time, what are the components that makes this the Peruvian version?
So it's gonna be all fruits of the sea, mussels, clams, scallops, shrimp, calamari, corvina. And then, like I mentioned before, we use nice, powerful stock like corvina stock, veggie stock. We're gonna throw over there some like saffron spice, some Peruvian spices, and then we're just gonna mix it up with the rice and come out with this beautiful product over there.
Beautiful, guys. If you guys are tuning in, you're watching, it is Restaurant Week. We are 6 days away. Make your reservations. Go to sizzlerestaurantweek.com. The event is presented by Mercedes-Benz of Bonita Springs. It's also presented by the awesome Greg Norman collection there at Miramar Outlets. Thank you, Don Kurtz, for all the great and awesome gear that you've provided for us. Guys, May 31st, June 13th, the best 70-plus restaurants in Southwest Florida. We are at La Cuisine Peruvian Roots, bringing a little extra flavor to the Restaurant Week participants. We have Chef Walter here with us, chef owner Walter. He's going through all his courses. Well, some of the menus on his restaurant, some of the courses on his Restaurant Week menu. Now tell us what's next.
Let's move on into the seco de corvina.
Beautiful. Okay.
So seco de corvina is basically a nice corvina fillet that will be served on top, and then all type of seafood infused with some cilantro sauce on the bottom.
Look at the bottom of that. What's here at the bottom?
That's the cilantro seafood stock, basically.
Beautiful. And how do you guys make your stock?
The cilantro, first, we make our cilantro base. That is going to be just some onions, garlic, some beer, and chicken broth. Wow. And then we're just going to let it reduce down to get a nice paste, basically. And, of course, beer is what's going to get the nice flavor into it.
And the flavor, that you see that in the color. Look how beautiful that is right there. What do I got on my fork a little bit? Probably got some...
I believe you got some calamari. Calamari and a clam.
Calamari, some clam. We're going to get in this nice brothy flavor right here. Oh, my God. That's really good. Lots of flavor. One more time. What do we got here?
So we have corvina as the protein, basically. And then we're going to have mussels, clams, calamari, shrimp, scallops, piscarrots, and the sweet Peruvian peppers.
Now, one thing that I want to bring up is if you've ever been to a Peruvian restaurant, they always bring these out to you. Now,
Yes.
and this is traditional. What is it? Why? Tell us about that.
Yeah, like I was mentioning before, Peruvian has a lot of varieties type of corns. That's like a little snack that you can enjoy during the whole meal. Instead of giving bread, we like to give some corn instead. The spicy sauce goes really well with the corn, but goes well with anything
So
on
like
the
if you
menu.
went to a Mexican restaurant, chips and salsa.
Exactly.
If you went to an Italian restaurant, bread. And if you go to a Peruvian restaurant,
That's what you get.
that's you. That's awesome. You get that. And what's the sauce that goes with that?
We just gonna call it green sauce. Everybody has a different way of making it. The main ingredients will be guacatay, which is a black mint leaf, jalapenos, and then like I said before, everybody has a different way. We normally use some crackers, cheese, vinegar, and the guacatay, like I mentioned.
Beautiful. So guys, listen up. It's Restaurant Week. We're 6 days away. Make your reservations. SizzleRestaurantWeek.com. Restaurant Week, May 31st, June 13th. 14 days of the best restaurants in all of Southwest Florida, and we're dining with purpose. $1 from every meal sold is going to our Sizzle Southwest Florida Food and Beverage Scholarship, and we're here at La Cuisine Peruvian Roots in East Trail in Naples. We have chef owner Walter with us. We've just went through some of his courses, and he's about to lead us next into
The taku taku.
the taku. And this is something everyone loves. If you've never even been to a Peruvian restaurant, you've heard someone talk about this at one point or another, right?
Yes, yeah. That's also a classic, Taku taku is basically made of refried beans and rice.
Refried beans and rice.
Yes.
See some avocados, see some sweet plantains. What kind of meat you got there?
Those are nice pieces of lamb chops over there.
Beautiful. And what is this right here? This is the...
That's the rice and the beans that we marinated ahead of time, and then we're gonna pan fry it to get like a nice tortilla style idea.
So if Guy, my business partner Guy, he said pour some huancaína sauce on it. Tell people if they don't know, what's huancaína sauce?
Huancaína is a yellow pepper sauce. Like I mentioned before, Peruvian yellow peppers, some onions, garlic, soda crackers, evaporated milk, and cheese. That's a simple idea. That's everybody loves huancaína though.
Everyone loves that. Now we have some comments. I'm reading them right now. Mary Lou's thrown out some hearts. We have John Hughes said this gem of cuisine is a great secret. Thank you, Wesley, Jillian, and some other people. Rosalia that's watching in. Guys, we are at a great hole-in-the-wall gem here in the East Trail, Naples. They said it. If you read the comments, they said it. John said it. This is a gem. This is one of the best places that you're going to want to try during Restaurant Week because it might not have been on your radar. And this is what Restaurant Week's about. Now, for you, when you said you wanted to bring your restaurant on board for Restaurant Week, it's all about getting new people to discover your food.
Exactly.
How important is that to you?
I mean, we're local. We're like family business, like we want people, to support locals, and, to get out of the basic or out of the common food, and to try something new.
And to go ahead and try something new for their palate and taste different flavors, see what the great food we have is in Florida. We have more than just seafood and Italian restaurants and pizza and burger joints. I mean, we have a lot of great ethnic foods as well. So we just went through your taku. Explain one more time. What do we have on that?
So that's going to be rice and beans marinated together, and then we're going to pan fry to make like a little omelette type of shape.
Oh, yeah.
And it's going to be served with some plantains, avocado, fried egg, the two nice pieces of lamb chops, and we'll finish it with a little salsa criollo on top.
Beautiful. Look at that sweet plantain. I mean, I'm half Puerto Rican, so we're big tostones people, but everyone loves a good sweet plantain. Chef, that is an awesome dish. We're definitely look forward to that. Is this on your $26 or your $36 menu?
That will be on the $36 menu. The paella, the causa will be on the $26.
So we have the paella, The causa, this is going to be on your $26 menu.
Exactly.
And then you have the tuna quinoa salad.
Or the ceviche on the $36 menu.
Okay, beautiful. And this is on the
$36 menu.
$36 menu. All right, so chef, are you going to also offer some desserts for them for restaurant week?
Yes, we will have mainly 2 desserts. It will be the signature dessert from La Cuisine, the flan.
Oh, the
It's,
flan.
like
Everyone knows the flan.
The crema volteada. I mean, it's not like regular flan. This one will be slightly more thick and more cheesy. It will have some orange.
You just said flan's good as it is, and you're making it more cheesy? My man.
I will just try to describe it as a flan so people can understand, what's the basically dessert, but it's not actually a flan. We call it, in Peru, we call it crema volteada.
Okay.
It will be a type of flan, a little slightly hotter, slightly cheesy, some...
Slightly hotter?
No, hotter.
Harder, okay. Yeah. Slightly harder, slightly cheesy, flan, but taken 2 steps up.
Yeah, it's amazing. Like I said, everybody that try, always come back for it, and that's just a classic that you need to get on La Cuisine. And on the other side, we also will have the Peruvian cookie, which is an alfajor. It's a really nice, soft cookie stuffed with dulce de leche, which is a Spanish caramel sauce. I will have some strawberries and chocolate sauce. It's really good, yeah.
Awesome. Well, chef, listen, it has been a pleasure. You've definitely have taken us through this huge diversity of tour of your Restaurant Week menu. We appreciate you coming on. Guys, Restaurant Week, May 31st to June 13th, SizzleRestaurantWeek.com. You're going to get a list of the menus. You're going to list of the restaurants. You're going to see photos of the food. You're going to learn a little bit about our scholarship. And listen, it's May 31st, June 13th. It's 14 days. We are 6 days away. Make your reservations. Choose a restaurant you've never, ever been to. Go explore with your palate. Try new foods, try cultural foods. Come down here to La Cuisine Peruvian Roots here in the East Trail in Naples and dine with purpose. $1 from every meal sold is going to our Sizzle Southwest Florida Restaurant Week Food and Beverage Scholarship for local high school graduates that are local high school graduates here in the Southwest Florida area that is enrolling into the Resort and Hospitality Program at FGCU. We're trying to make a difference. We're trying to dine with purpose, and we're trying to make an impact here locally. Guys, I'm going to get off here because I want to eat this food, and today at 7 o'clock, we're going to be at Blue Point Oyster back in Fort Myers, and we're going to go over some of their seafood creations. Sizzle Southwest Florida, SizzleRestaurantWeek.com. Make your reservations, and I'm just going to go ahead and eat. Wrap it up.